What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have 2 convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC.
What's going on, everybody? It is Tim Buck 2 from Tim Buck Tuesday. And I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Yo, Dave, I'm trying to go out to Vegas and get wasted. You know where I can go get something?
Tim, it's funny you should ask, man, because I got the perfect spot for you to go and get tore up from the floor up and get the best tequila in Vegas.
Say where? Where's that?
That is at the Rusty Spur Saloon.
Okay, say where? I'm trying to see what that'd be like.
Yeah, make sure you stop in there. Stop and see my homeboy Mike. Tell him that Redline Radio from Cleveland, Ohio sent you there.
Bet. I'm about to go see Mike right now.
They were voted the best hole-in-the-wall bar in Vegas. What's that spot name again?
The Rusty Spur Saloon, you said.
That's right. They are located in fabulous Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, yeah. That's the spot. Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
Oh, I heard it through the grapevine.
Fix it, man. As a matter of fact, we're going to give you a few. Hello, we live back at it like a crack addict. And it's Friday again. It might not be your drive at 5, but it's just 6 to 8. And goddamn it, Greg going to make it feel great. Hello? Are you with me? Is this motherfucker on? Because I'm about to tell you what's going to happen right now, man. In case you ain't understood.
Right.
And we back. And motherfucking and all that shit. In case you missed that, you gonna have to catch it next week, nigga. We get back on the Grape Vine 6 to 8 Friday, nigga, every night, nigga. What do you mean? And not every night, but every Friday night, just in case you want to drive from right. Listen, though. Understand this. Hello. Oh, I can't hear. No bullshit. I can't hear shit right here where I'm at. There we go. Just. Man, come on now, stick the tip in, goddamn it, if you're gonna do it, man. She said stick it in. There we go. Oh shit! He just slid in, and now it's great. once again, and I got a few of my friends, my brother from another mother. I'm talking about, hey man, Lexx, hey man, he can definitely come to the bar. And man, whoa, Lexx, hello.
I'm up in here, baby.
We gonna slow down like a lowdown, man.
I'm up in here, baby.
Slow down, low down.
No, you ain't gotta slow down for me, baby.
Shit,
I'm always gonna keep up. I'm
always
always gonna keep up. You ain't gotta sleep. You ain't gotta slow down for me, baby.
Let
Do your
me be
shit.
a proper guest how you would do for Grape, because I learned everything I know about this podcast shit from you, brother.
Appreciate
So,
it.
you know, I admire young Lexx, man, when it comes to this podcast shit on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You understand me? But now what we gonna do right now is gonna get into some introductions. To my right, we got my man, my producer, Timbuktu. What it do, my nigga?
Yo.
Yeah, we back at it like a crack at it, nigga. Grape Vine, nigga, 6 to 8 every Friday. But to my left, in fact, fuck that. Tim, how the fuck are you, brother?
In fact, fuck that. To my...
We gonna bring it back, nigga. We gonna
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
rewind.
I'm cool as fuck,
You know,
man.
Grape got ADD.
I'm cool as fuck, man. I'm tripping. I'm chilling, man.
Man,
Chilling.
well, thank you for
I
coming
ain't tripping.
here. Thank you for coming here, even though gas is like $27 a gallon. You came from way up over there, way up over there. And like, nigga, I'm about to get me a horse.
I came from that Waverly West.
The Waverly West. Speaking of that, one of my niggas, the day one partner, and he knows the best, and he definitely invited to the barbecue, and he asked me, Lexx, and your bitch some questions. Waverly West, what it do?
Hey, what's good, man? What's good? I'm glad to be here.
Man, I'm glad that you're here with me, brother.
Oh,
I mean, it's an honor. It's an honor for you to be here, and you don't even know how much this means to me, because not only are you making the loudest silent noise,
Sound like my farts.
Shots fired already.
They all
even
stank.
Nas excited.
They all
Even Nas
stank.
excited. We're ready to go.
Hey man, listen. If you know, you know, man. We was here from day one, and boy, when I'm gonna tell you like this, son. When Cuz put the chain around my neck, and I got off the airplane, and Lexx was standing next to me, and Waverly West was standing to the left of me, and all them niggas see what was the best of me. They knew my name was, and we was making the loudest silent noise you could ever hear.
Oh, man.
Is that how it went?
Sound about right.
Okay, then. Shit. Tell us about it, man.
Oh, we jumping right into it.
Let's go. Don't fuck around with it. Move
You wasn't
expeditiously.
ready. You wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
Shit, we going, man. Y'all my day one.
Well, all right, let me slide in there.
Come on,
So wait, no, that's what I tell them all the time. Let me slide.
People
Slide on
slide.
2022.
But we'll say back like in, we'll say 2010.
Yeah.
Around
Yeah,
there.
about maybe 12.
2011.
Yeah, 11, 12. Yeah,
20,
because I just got out the penitentiary as always.
So myself, Wave, who was going by Kaz at the time.
Kaz.
We had Don P.
Don P. Shout out to my nigga Don P. Make sure y'all check out Club Pizzle every Thursday night after Lexx Lizzle.
Shout out,
And that was Shizzle on Lizzle.
Shout out.
Yeah, we tried to have him here tonight, but he had a prior engagement. So we gonna rock it.
So we had 216s. We had a couple of R&B artists. We had
it was like rocking back at the symposium.
We had Patrice. We had
Patrice.
Tony. We had it was a lot of people that came and went, but that was the nucleus of what we was trying to do. We was trying to build a record label called Silent Noise.
Yes.
And at the time, we allowed this little bitch to call himself little bitch. We allowed himself to call himself the head of the label. He was the
head of the label. Fredo.
He was the Dame Dash. He was more puffy, but he wanted to be Suge Knight.
Yeah, more.
He wanted to be Suge Knight. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, wait a minute.
But he wanted to be Suge Knight. He talked Suge Knight, but he acted like Puffy.
He was the Puffy.
No, real shit. Now, if memory serves me correctly, so Wave was like the flagship artist.
Yeah, he was the artist. He was the star.
He was the main artist. Me, myself, I wasn't necessarily trying to be an artist at the time.
I didn't know who the fuck you was.
Nobody did because I was trying to stay back.
He was like the bodyguard.
No, yeah, you the bodyguard,
I was
aka the wrestler, aka the rapper, aka the bouncer, aka the nigga who was DDP your ass if you get out of line.
He was definitely the bodyguard.
On my mind, I thought it was. Hey, I thought he was playing.
You remember that one night? Remember that outside the symposium? I was getting ready to swing on Duke.
And this nigga,
we ain't gonna call that motherfucker Duke today. That motherfucker's name is Alfredo Cardona Jr. Okay? That motherfucker's name is Alfredo Cardona Jr.
But listen, in the interest of me,
say it again, Craig. Say it again, Craig.
Alfredo Cardona Jr.
In the interest of me keeping peace.
Fuck
peace.
Nah, peace.
What you mean? You should be the worst man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But that night, I was getting ready to swing on him. Because
Tell us about it.
He was on some shit. I can't remember what it was about. But it was,
And you the coolest motherfucking John B. White boy I ever met. Don't listen to what Fredo say.
Let this motherfucker talk.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear the story.
But like it was like you're right though. Like, it takes a lot for me to get to that point where I want to actually swing on somebody. You have to move some mountains for me to want to do that, right? So I can't remember what it was about. I still don't remember. There's a lot of weed ago, so I don't remember. And I remember I had that I oughta kind of punch, right? Like it was way
He pulled that bitch. He pulled that bitch from the south.
And I went to go swing, and Lexx picked me up.
If you ain't never seen 2 feet come off the ground.
Now, listen. You can't tell on camera, right? You can't tell on this camera. I am 6'3".
You're a big dude, though.
I am 6'3", and back then it was probably what 225, 230, 240, right around there.
Yeah.
I had a little, yeah. Lexx picked me up like I was Nasir. And
What
just
up,
walked me.
Nephew! Shout out to my nephew Nasir! Hey, man! Listen, we offer babysitting. We offer... Hey! Say Grape Vine.
Say Grape Vine.
Yeah!
Close enough.
Say
You
Wave Runner.
feel me?
Wave Runner.
Can you dig it? Because my nephew feel it.
There you
Hello!
go.
That nigga said my daddy a gangster.
AKA Lady Killer.
Yeah, D. Picked me up though, man, and carried me for a full block.
Had to get you the fuck away from that motherfucker.
Not just like a block, like oh here's 99th, here's 100. No. In Lakewood at the Symposium on Detroit, you have heard. There's no other street. You go past Drug
To the
Mart,
police station.
5 o'clock lounge or whatever, and then there's a bus stop. I was over by there.
He carried into my friends. He walked them all the way to my friends.
So Lexx was the bodyguard that night.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was a bodyguard a lot of goddamn nights.
Lexx.
But I'm gonna that's what we're gonna do.
Come on.
We're gonna let Lexx tell the story
Exactly.
because I'm in a place of peace. I'm gonna let Lexx tell the story.
Come on with it then.
I've already released Dinner with Judas and handled my issues with Duke. So I'm gonna let Lexx handle his
I think Lexx got a little more smoke than that.
However,
I'm gonna tell you the real story.
I'm just
Okay,
saying
he
it's
giving you
water under the bridge that burned for me.
Greg the instigator.
I keep grudges. I
Come
hold
on with
grudges.
it.
I'm gonna let
Now,
Lexx do
And I'm with my brother.
We
Now,
started off with bitch.
we were doing it back then. Like
I'm
we
talking
were,
about, yeah,
I'm talking about,
everything.
but we had maybe two shows a week.
Hold on, wait. Can I stop you right there? Look. You had to play that little magical music. Was like,
There it is.
let's go, Lexx.
Tim on a shit
So-
today.
So we doing it. We packing the symposium, the fantasy. We were packing it out 2-3 times a week sometimes. And I was the one that had the relationship with the club owner because she couldn't stand his ass. Okay, she couldn't stand him, so he would have me broker a deal with her as to how much she would charge to rent the spot out, everything like that. So at the same time, this motherfucker didn't have a license, so he was having his wife at the time, Ebony, not you. Ebony, no, because she cut her eyes when I said that. But he was having her bring her back and forth to the shows, but he didn't want her to think that she was just his
She was
chauffeur.
fake, too.
So he made her believed that she was part owner of Silent Noise. Now the problem was she, like at the time, and I like Ev. Ev's cool, but at the time, Ev had no business sense, and she really didn't have a lot of people skills. So she rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Now I'll chime in on that one. She ain't have no motherfucking people skills
at all. I'm talking about you meet her at the door,
a little bit,
and a walk off, dog you.
Now that's going wrong. She's getting into it with everybody. She's getting into it with the artists. She's getting into it with the crowd, people that's coming into the shows, everything like that. We got issues. At the same time, at every show, I gotta stand by this nigga Fredo to keep people from whipping his ass. No, literally. They would, hey, Lex, we rock with you, but your dude, he about to catch it outside.
Hey, you know what though? I keep interrupting, but look, even though I'm on the side of peace, I do have to say that is all facts. I don't know how many I don't know how many ass whoopings.
Oh, P was hanging. Yeah.
Not only Lex saved them, I saved them from a few.
You goddamn right.
What up, saved them from a few.
And listen, me coming from California, are you done? Because I'm gonna tell my story after you.
Oh no, this story just started.
Go ahead.
This story just started.
Take over then, young.
I'm gonna give you the condensed version.
Come on with it.
So I'm the closest one to this dude,
right?
Like me and him, like we side by side.
And that's how we all met through this cat.
Now, he's lying. He's telling all of us that he ain't making no money during these shows. Now we packing this bitch out 2 times a week
every night,
to where nobody can get in anymore. We got to stand by the door and tell motherfuckers, sorry, we at capacity, y'all can't come in.
That's what I'm saying.
No, and he's telling us that he's not. What I knew was the fact that he was taking the money because he was $30,000 in debt and child support. He was using the money to pay off his court issues. Now, I'm cool with that. I'm your dude. So if that's the issue,
tell us
cool with that.
Tell us though.
But at the same time, I'm telling you, stop lying to me. I'm telling you, like, look, I know you're lying. Stop lying to me. I don't care what you tell the rest of these motherfuckers, but I know what the deal is, so stop lying. And you continuously kept lying. So that made me pull away from him. Now, the thing was, I was still showing up to the venues. I was still getting on stage with guys, getting on stage with Don P, doing my thing for the team. But I was distancing myself from him. And people started to see it. So he starts telling all these lies. Oh, yeah, Lex pissed off because he wasn't in Kaz's video. Me and Kaz would talk. I'm like, Kaz, look, I'm tired. We just came off the road. I'm going home. I'm not going to make the video shoot. He knew that, but he going around telling everybody, oh, Lex got issues with Kaz because Kaz didn't put him in the video.
Now,
Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to tell mine.
So now I'm pissed because now you telling lies and everything. So I pull away from the team. They all like, man, no, you tripping. I'm like, yo, Fredo is on some bullshit. He on some shitey shit. They're like, nah, you bugging. Y'all got issues. I'm like, all right, fine. I never once told any of them stop fucking with him. I just told them that he was on some bullshit.
Right.
But then they all started to see it. Now he's trying to jump ahead of it. So I show up one day. I was with Laquita from Block Burners, their manager. I show up to the show. He sends one of the security guards to tell me, Lex, you gotta leave. You can't stay at the show.
Shut the fuck up.
I literally walked up on stage while this motherfucker was on stage. He had a fucking mic in his hand. He was trying to introduce the next fucking group. I walked on stage, grabbed the mic, and said, fuck Fredo, standing right next to the nigga.
That's all facts.
And he got and I walked up out the spot. Okay.
Right now.
At the same time, this is where everything crumbled for Silent Noise. This is where it crumbled. Is because I had a meeting at my house with Block Burners. Right. Block Burners were going to sign to Silent Noise.
Grape Vine.
Okay, but I was on my way out of Silent Noise, but I still brought these cats to my house, fed them, sat there in politics with them, and I told them it's a great opportunity for everybody involved. I said, y'all got y'all thing going on, they got their thing going on, it'll be a great opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got producers, they got producers, we can all do. I said, but I just got to step away for a minute. They literally looking at me like, so you trying to tell us that it's a good situation over there, even though you leaving? I said, I'm leaving for personal issues. I got issues with this dude. I ain't got issues with the team. So he hears that I had they were going to sign to Silent Noise. They told me. He hears that I had a meeting with Block Burners, and he immediately assumed that I was dogging him and shit. So he runs back to them and says, don't believe nothing Lex told you. It was all lies and blah, blah. They looking at this. I swear, they looking at this dude like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they come back to me like, you know what? We just going to keep doing our own thing.
Well, the funny thing is,
missed the whole movement.
But look, you know what's funny, though? You do say sign. and none of us signed a lick of
None of us
anything.
were signed, but they were going to join the team.
Okay.
He tried to give me
I'm
one.
talking about he sold it.
Now, one time though, he tried to tell me, "Well, you know what? You don't even own your masters." And I'm looking at him like,
you don't own that fake ass goddamn Maybach music chain that you bought off of goddamn Amazon for $14.95, but you was telling motherfuckers that you was signed to Maybach music.
Not the one. Wait a minute. Not the one. Not the one. No. Hold on.
Wave was right there next to the dude when he ordered it off of Amazon.
Wait a minute. I was right there when the nigga told
me.
me.
You got it.
No, I was there, or when he sent me the picture of it, and I saw the yellow add to cart that's on Amazon.
So wait a minute. So wait a goddamn minute. Wait a minute. You need to tell me when Ashanti got off the airplane and Young Gotti put the goddamn chain around your neck, you wasn't there? Nobody was there, sir. You don't believe me? Hey, I was fooled too. I was like, shit, guys. That's the niggas.
When he hit me with the publishing thing, right? I'm like, I asked. That's what I did ask him, and I ain't gonna get too messy. I do feel the need to tell this part of the story. I was like, oh yeah, so which publishing company you with? Because he said he owned them, right? He had no idea. Now, mind you, I'm with BMI. I'm with BMI, and I've been with BMI since 2010, and I'm still there to this day. And I own my masters. And now, mind you, I'm still a local guy. So it's not like I, bring in a whole bunch of money, but I'm still getting paid for vanity.
And he's still the same nigga I knew since I met him.
I'm still getting paid for nose job too, all that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Nephew, say that's right.
So that's right.
Say that's right.
You're like, look, man, I say one more thing. Y'all got to pay me. Y'all got to pay me, man.
Say that's right.
Nah, say that's right.
Say Grape Vine in.
Say Grape Vine.
He like, y'all ain't paying me, man. I ain't Said saying nothing else.
Get fined.
I'm just here so I can get a Happy Meal when we leave. I'm just here to get a Happy Meal when we leave.
Man, listen.
Oh, we getting Happy Meals?
But that's what I'm saying. We, as a collective, we did all the work. We did all of the work. And boom, we did. I mean, we was doing little mini tours. We was, selling the spot. We was videos, everything like that. And we were making it work, and we were making this dude look good.
We did.
And then my thing was like, okay, if you my man, you my homeboy, you my brother, you my ace, don't lie to me. Then don't lie to me when I tell you that I know that you lying to me.
When we was making him look good, and he was doing all that and making us look bad
as fuck,
real bad.
I had to talk Wave from fucking leaving a fucking venue in Columbus. I'm like, dude, we're in fucking Columbus. Where the fuck are you gonna go?
Oh, that was Marion. Yeah.
Oh, Marion. We were in Marion doing a show. He got pissed off at Fredo's wife. He was getting ready to leave. I'm like, dude, we're in Marion. Where the fuck are you going? We all rode here together. We all came on fucking bus together.
I would have been mad as fuck from Marion.
All right, y'all. Let me tell you how I recall it. Hit that music again for me, producer could. Well, Grape came here from the West Coast.
West Coast?
I'm a household name.
What's up?
I don't sell no mother. I can't hear myself. Here we go. I don't sell tickets. Yeah, I don't sell tickets. I am the ticket. So when I come here, I don't mind selling tickets. I see a couple of cool dudes. And this fool I'm talking about he's selling it. He's selling the fuck out of it too. At the same time, he's giving me a big ass stack of tickets just to perform with our dudes. The whole time, I want to talk to this dude. So I keep trying to go through Fredo, like, hey, man, let me holler at your boy Kaz. That's what he was going by at that time, right? Hey, man, let me holler at your boy Kaz. So it got to the point where I'm like, man, what the fuck is he acting funny about? You remember that? And
we saw each other in Walgreens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we finally talked, and we were like, I didn't even know he was trying to get at me. So I had no clue.
Yeah. And that was the kind of shit that was going on. But at the same time, I seen the foolery and the tomfuckery going on, but I didn't understand how deep it was. You feel me? Because that guy was definitely full of shit. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm meeting him as well. And when he's introducing everybody as an act, And remember, it was also young BZ Amarilli. Shout out to BZ. So everybody was on stage, you know, everything was going all good. And then it turned out that this guy is full of shit.
Full of shit.
And I was like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? Because it looked like
at one time he started a beef between y'all two.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hold on,
Right.
I know. No, he started a beef between these two.
But the thing is, I didn't even know it was a beef. I had no clues of beef. He felt it was a beef. I had no clue.
He feeding bullshit on both ends.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to
I
push y'all
didn't even
against
know.
each other
This is the type of
shit.
dude that he was.
That's what we run into. We ran
Just
into
based
each other
off the
at
name, you
Walgreens.
could tell he was a
So I talking about
Alfredo. Like
as
you
soon
just
as
sound.
we see each other at Walgreens, I'm like,
Fucking
yo, hey, what's happening? You know what I mean? We chopping it up. He looking at me like all side eye. I'm like, wait a minute, time out. So I start reaching behind me a little bit. It's like, we about to shoot out Walgreens
right now.
What's going on?
Because I don't know what's up either, but you know I keep that thing on me.
So and I see I see you reaching that thing too. We both start reaching.
See? This motherfucker about to cause a shootout in goddamn Walmart.
So look,
you see what I'm saying?
So then
y'all done made Ebony uncomfortable. She leaving.
So look, he starts telling me what happened. I'm like, bro, ain't none of that shit happened. What you talking about?
And
I had no clue.
And to me, Fredo was making it seem like he's superstar monarch. And he was indeed with the whole shit. He was on top of that shit. And I didn't have no haterism about that shit. No, none of that. I just wanted to know why you wanted that cuz talk to me. I just want to talk to him.
And I had no idea he wanted to talk to me.
Because that was the
whole thing.
You would because of this motherfucker, you would have beef with motherfuckers that you had no clue.
No clue.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's dangerous.
Right. And that got you walking up on motherfuckers
Thinking y'all cool and
shit. You know, he tried to start a beef with me and Don P. I brought Don P in the Silent Noise.
He tried to start beef with me
saying?
and you.
He tried to start beef with me and him. He started beef with you and Ref. He started beef with
exactly.
Oh, this motherfucker. But that was the thing. You would have no idea.
Hey, funny story though.
This motherfucker would tell you. This motherfucker tell you like, "Hey, Lexx about to come on the show, but this nigga mind, he don't really fuck with you like that." I don't even know.
You don't even
I don't
know.
even know.
Right?
Oh yeah, let me hear
So I
that.
come in, I'm like, "What's up?" And you looking at me like, "Nah, bro."
That's what happened with me and Nate. But then
That's
we
what happened.
chopped it up. We
Fuck
realized
this
what
dude.
happened. And me and him been 100 since that day.
Ever since
be a grown-ass man.
because I'm one of the coolest niggas ever, and he cooler than me. God damn it,
That's that
and you
gossip
cooler
shit.
than we.
But
My
listen,
brother Lex, you
I had a whole diss track ready for rep, right? and the thing is, because I was being gassed up, and I'm like, I had some shit, right? Then about 6 months went by, I ain't releasing nothing. Ref was in the battle circuit, right? You remember when Ref was in the battle circuit?
Yeah.
And Ref mopped the floor with this dude. I'm like, I'm so glad I released that bullshit diss track on Ref. Ref would have murdered me, right? Ref would have killed me, right? And the thing is, though, there was never nothing between me and Ref.
So you would have just caught that ass whooping for nothing. I mean, for nothing.
Fredo just wanted some white on white
Make a
crime.
silent noise, nigga.
Fredo wanted white on white crime. That's what he wanted, right? That's what he wanted. Like, it was no issue between me and Ref whatsoever. There was one time where I was a little salty that Ref was supposed to perform with me, and he dipped out.
I remember
Well, he
that.
dipped out. I was a little salty, but it wasn't even that big of a deal. I had something in the tuck just to be safe. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it wasn't no issue. But Fredo really did blow that out of proportion. Now, this is where I can take accountability in my part in it, where I knew dude was full of shit. And the thing is, sometimes though, getting gassed up feels good.
Yeah,
That's what it
absolutely.
was.
You
So-
think
But we
your ego?
knew that. We knew that though. That was the thing. Like,
Shit, I was looking here.
But there was time like the Ref situation where I recorded a diss track that I went back and I erased quick as shit.
delete.
Like that thing does not exist
I'm
anymore.
glad I ain't put this out.
I am so glad because then I would have to go back and it would have been on some like Jay-Z on the super ugly shit.
Uh-huh.
And nah, it didn't work for Jay. It ain't gonna work for me neither.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But-
Because he would have hit me with the ether. Dude,
But here's my issue. Here's my issue. This was my issue with the shit. Is that this is the same cat that we all took care of.
Yeah,
And when I say took care of,
yeah.
no, when I say took care of, I mean that shit in every sense of the word. I can guarantee that everybody here has given him money at one time. I was the motherfucker that when you called talking about I haven't eaten in 4 fucking days, I stopped what I was doing and me and my girlfriend at the time went shopping and filled your fucking refrigerator because you had no fucking food and you at home sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the dude that's doing that for you, but you in turn going back and telling people bullshit about us and starting bullshit between us.
Lex, I ain't ate in
Talk
4
about-
days.
Man, listen, man.
You a lying
You
motherfucker.
heard this nigga?
This
So,
nigga
put it on
ain't
fridge,
ears.
like, this is real talk. This is real talk. This is what I'm saying. When motherfuckers, when they calling me and shit from in the club and shit because they got you outside on the side of the fucking
Jammed
symposium,
up.
jam the fuck up against the wall by your fucking shirt, by your shirt and shit, and they about to run in your fucking pockets, and I gotta run over there and save your ass every single week.
And that happened at least once a month, easily.
Easily.
I'm telling you,
Easily.
this is this. But then these are the motherfuckers that you can't keep it 100 with. That's my issue. So my thing was, I'm pulling myself away from you.
Yeah.
I still fuck with them, but I'm not fucking with you.
And
And
it
the
ain't
problem
never been
was,
nothing but
the
that.
problem was people started to notice because I was usually that motherfucker. If I went to the right, he came to the right.
Right, yeah.
If I went to the left, he went to the left. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that I was the only one keeping people off his ass.
Absolutely.
Now you in the front of the club, I'm in the back of the club. Now they looking at you like they with the bird in their hands and shit. Like, yeah,
Hey,
you know,
Should have let
who
Wade
gave me
mob
that?
him.
Who
Shoulda
gave me that
just let him mob
chain?
him at
I
that
should have.
point.
I should have, but at
Shoulda
the
just let
time,
him mob
see,
him.
the
Real.
problem was we had all like we had all went down there on like a little small tour bus or whatever, so we all had to deal with each other for that weekend.
Hey,
So
you know what's
Wade,
crazy? I
if
paid
Wade
for that
mobbed
shit.
him, yeah, he did.
I paid for that shit.
He paid for, and then they got into it because he paid for the bus, but they wouldn't let 216s on the bus because they didn't do something that Fredo wanted them to do. And
Oh,
Wade was
true.
like, shit, them my people, like fuck that, we'll figure that shit out.
Put
And
the
they
bread in.
right, but you didn't put no bread in. He fucking got the bus.
Right.
You know, we all did all the rest of the shit. So fine, if he gets the bus and we got 2-3 extra seats left, and he want these two, both of them motherfuckers together weigh 150 pounds. Okay, together, solid. Okay,
And if we
They
being real,
two small motherfuckers.
and if we being real, they brought the most people out of anybody in that bus.
They did.
At that time,
That was
216 was one of the hottest shits in the city of Cleveland.
Absolutely. Shout out to
Shout out to
And
Noach
that's
and Rowan,
why,
man.
That's why
Like,
at the time we were as successful as we were because everybody knew who everybody else was.
Yeah.
We knew that Kaz was the flagship artist. We knew that he was the focal point of the label.
Absolutely.
I was cool with that. Because I didn't even want to be an artist.
Right.
Let me be in the background doing my thing. Y'all put me on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever I need
You
to do for
patted
the
me
team.
down when I first came in.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like,
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even security. I was just over by the niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Making sure they was doing what the fuck they was. I was the dude that would walk around making sure everything was in order. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everybody cool. Kaz, you cool. Great, you cool. You cool. You cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, then what the fuck we need to get you cool? That was my role, and I was cool with that.
And secretly, really, you really ran the shows. All he did was just hop on stage and talk.
Exactly.
Shit. You were the one. Hey, remember, he'd be like, "Hey, man, can you find this
I was
person?
there.
They
Yes.
got to get on stage, whatever."
I got it. But that's
So-
my thing, and I was cool with that part. But
Yeah.
you put me on, and that's fine. If that's what I need to do to help the team, then fine. I'll get on stage. We'll do it. Then me and Don started working together. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, y'all had one of the hardest songs back in 2012, though, man. That song,
Lord have mercy was one of the
Lord
coldest.
have mercy was one.
Listen. What up, Doug?
That's crazy. This shit go back 10 years.
Bro,
I
Yo,
mean, this
yeah.
shit.
What-
But
that
what
shit
I'm saying is,
crazy.
it was so
Dub in
successful.
this bitch
We
like a
knew-
tampon.
We knew that he was the flagship artist. We knew that 216s were the hottest motherfuckers going.
Man,
you know
true.
what I'm saying? We knew that, on certain
They-
shows.
Your ass is fired.
On certain shows, the ladies, they had the crowd. We knew all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that was
Everybody
cracking
played
though.
their
was
role.
Billboard.
It was cracking
Everybody
out.
got
Everybody
their role.
played their role.
Everybody
Everybody
got
was
their
cool with their role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, hey, Lex, such and such ain't show. We need you to get up on stage with Grape and do it. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, we need whatever. That was it. But while we're making you look good and we're making everything successful, you are hell bent on fucking it up.
Buddy was insecure. That's what it sounded like.
Asshole.
He was just a dumbass. He was just a dumbass. That was what it was.
Hey, can we
You know-
can we give Tim Book 2 his flowers right now? Because he is on.
Hey, man, you over there playing like
He is on soundboard.
Hey, yo.
Tim
God
in the
damn it,
cut.
and thank you.
Man,
Cut like
back at it.
Fredo.
You feel
I'm
me?
saying that,
you know,
so that's the whole issue, man.
and that's the thing. You know what? Like, and let me expound on what you said. Like, you're right. We all knew our roles. Like, it was kind of understood, like, yeah, I was like the flagship artist, I guess, you know, because that's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be like the Jay-Z, you know what I mean? So that's what I did, right? And he wanted to be
Suge.
I don't even think he wanted to be Suge because he
Dame.
like even though
He wanted to be Vince McMahon. That's what he wanted to be.
Thank you. We about to get to that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the whole Suge thing. Let's be real. We know he was too pussy.
Beat your motherfucking ass. Talking about some Suge, nigga. You gotta slide
Vince
your
McMahon,
motherfucking
on the
little
other
bitty ass.
hand, without question, you know how many times my bald ass wanted to be Stone Cold for real? like seriously?
Stunner the fuck out your motherfucking ass.
Man, I wanted to hit that boy with a stunner so bad. The thing is, man, what we did was we really just helped him pay his child support. At the end of the day.
But if you would have been honest with that,
That would have been
not been an issue.
Yes, I'm sure none of us would have had a problem to help that man.
You tell me, hey, I need you to come do this show. I need you to do a 30-minute performance.
Yes.
It's gonna help me out tremendously with my court. They're gonna let me out. I'm all for it.
Especially since at that time I couldn't pack out a room. I wasn't shit. I had to sell tickets. I didn't have a fan base. I didn't have a fan base till Medusa Heads. And even then, they was in Marion. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't do
shit, man.
I would have played my position.
You used to have some fans in that motherfucker. Stop fronting, homie.
I'm gonna tell you one thing that I noticed that everybody on the there was at least one city that everybody on the label rocked. There was at least one city that everybody on the label rocked.
For sure.
Every single, like, I think we was like you had Marion. I think Don had Marion too, though. Don had Marion too.
Don go crazy on the stage. Though. My mama Don go crazy.
See, I'm mad as fuck because Don stopped rapping, so I don't do that little thing he used to do.
I know Don's listening right now. I know Don's listening right now.
That motherfucker get on stage. Start Don.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Don P better than you. I did. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Because Don's stage presence was the shit.
It was the shit.
Me and Don beefing right now.
You and Don beefing right
We're
now?
beefing right now. Because Don, with his non-rapping head ass.
Donald, would you like to call Grape Vine?
Listen.
Right now.
Listen.
Call us on the grapevine.
Don was welcome to boot camp and decided not to take boot camp. Don is one of the best rappers the city's ever seen.
Absolutely.
I ain't mad that he wants to focus on the pod because he's a hell of a potter. So I ain't mad at Harry Potter. All right, I ain't mad.
Wizards of Waverly Place, cuz.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, the man is too talented as a rapper just to walk away like that. So me and him beefing right now. I might have a diss track on Wave Runner 3 for him.
This might be him calling on the Grape Machine 2 on the hotline.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Calling the Grape Machine 2 hotline.
Is this Donald?
Y'all know who this is, man. Y'all know who the fuck this is, man. I know who this is, man.
Hey, man, he said he might got a diss record for you, sir.
Right? What'd he say?
What's good, man?
What's up? Hey, man, come on, man. Come back to rapping, man. So I got to put this record out. I'm going to put a record out on dissing you. And I'm going to bring your ass out of retirement. Even though he on Wave Runner 3, though.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all. At my age, don't none of that shit work no more.
All right, listen.
I'm on my time, dog. Like, seriously, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But I'm on my time. I'm really focused on the pod, for real. That's
wait a minute.
Shit.
So wait a minute. Hold on, Don. So what about if we all collectively challenge you to a freestyle? Because I know you went to that freestyle shit. And believe that, we about to get on to freestyle in a minute, homie.
I tell you what, I'm throwing it out there right now. Hold on. I'm throwing it out there right now, man. We gonna do a red line cipher.
We about to do it right now.
No. We're gonna record that shit. We're gonna put a video out. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna do it the right way.
Hey, yo.
And Don ain't gonna have no choice but to jump on that joint.
Let me throw this nugget at y'all.
I like nuggets.
It better be a verse. It better be a verse.
Barbecue.
It better be a verse.
Where I'm at right now, rapping is not where my head is at.
Neither
now. We'll talk about it 6 months from now. But as of right now, rapping ain't my priority. The pod is my priority.
I say the same thing about music. I say the same thing about wrestling.
Man.
But at the same time, Don, I told you this before you came to Redline. And if I'm lying, then I'm done. I told you that we got the type of platform where we can do whatever the fuck we want. And on top of that, like this man said, there's too much talent floating around to not throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you out on something, Don. I'm gonna call you out on something right now. Is that you talking about that you done with music and all that, but you damn sure was playing your own music when your show started yesterday.
That's my song.
Okay.
That's my opener.
No, I'm just saying.
That's my song.
Hold on, because I got an opener too, and my voice ain't even on that bitch. But to say I'm your host, okay? I got another motherfucker doing my goddamn intro. Okay, so I'm saying, you ain't completely done with the music shit. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna explain why my show open is what my show open is. I had this big whole elaborate plan on what I want my show open to be, but plans fell through. People started shooting at me online, and my phone stopped ringing. So I was like, you know what? I had to call an audible at the last minute and say, hey, all right, I'm just gonna make this my show open.
It's your show, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But the fact of the matter is, you're not done with the music. You ain't done with the music. Hey, you can be the podcast. I ain't got no problem with it.
While we got you on the line, though, we are talking about the Solid Noise days. Would you care to chime in?
Choir minds want to know.
Not really. Not really. The past is the past.
See,
I let the past be the past.
I'm way more Martin right now, and I'm way more Malcolm right now.
Fuck
that nigga. Fuck him.
I am really. Y'all right about that. You're right. I am Martin right now. Y'all don't want Malcolm. I don't want to be Malcolm. Honestly, I did say it in a song before, but I don't want to be Malcolm right now. I want to be Martin. I want to stay Martin because where I'm at in life, it's not there, and I ain't gonna force that shit.
Shit,
I'm
want you to be your own goddamn drum. Nigga, this Pizzle's place and nobody else's.
Once I say fuck you, I'm gonna be horny for life, motherfucker.
And fuck your mama and fuck all that shit until it's done. It's done.
Shit.
I'm with Lexx on this.
Listen, I don't want to be anybody's mad rapper, and y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't want to get mad and rap. If I'm a rap because I'm in a place that I'm at, and I'm gonna just leave it there.
I mean, you gotta do.
It's fun being a mad rapper. Wave Runner 3, I've been a mad rapper the whole album. You know, I got cheated on. So I'm out for blood. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I mean, you've been through shit. I'm happily fucking married. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Through this shit. I ain't mad at you. The story sound fucked up, but living through that shit was a whole different beast. That shit was a whole different.
Y'all was probably feeling like y'all was against each other.
Y'all
was against each other.
But see, that was the thing. See, we were smart enough to know like there was some dissension and there was like some issues, but there was never any beef between any of us. Right. That was the thing.
Never.
Like there were some times where I had to step aside with Kaz, and I'm like, hey, we gotta holler, man. Like, all right, what's the problem? Like, cause I'm hearing shit, you hearing shit. What the fuck? But we did that. You know what I'm saying? There was we literally went to each other. Okay, what the fuck is the problem? And we were saying just like that, and we squashed the shit. You know what I'm saying? But
we realized it wasn't no problem though,
because we knew that he was a fucking dickhead. Okay, so we knew that whatever the fuck he was talking about, we had to figure out what the real story was.
As it should be.
Listen, I'll say this.
Let's go.
With everything that went on there, I met my brothers there. These Lexx, Wave, y'all are my brothers, and y'all are my brothers for life. Y'all know y'all invited me anytime I barbecue or anytime I strike the smoker up. Y'all already know the vibe. Y'all already know what time it is.
This guy can smoke a brisket. He can smoke some lamb.
Man,
when you see the bucket hat, you know it's going down like bird shit.
The bucket hat is like Lil Wayne's lighter flick.
I can't wait for the furry Kango show up. I know you ordered the furry Kangos. Yeah, we own it. Let us know when the furry Kango show up. That way,
come on, man. I'm him. I'm him. Come on now.
You go ahead.
I'm him.
Hey, but listen, since you here, would you like to join us in this end of the hour cipher we about to do?
No, thank you. I'm getting ready to go and have this. I'm going to have
politely
this.
declined to say,
Fuck
fucking that, play the beat. That's how Don got old as fuck. You see, no, thank you.
Well, play the beat then. I guess Grape gonna be the only one to freestyle here.
Wait, before y'all do that, before I sign off, man, I appreciate y'all. Great, keep doing your. Like, you already know what time it is. You know what we do on Thursday night. Wade, you know the vibes, dog.
Yes,
Beat me up.
I can't hear me.
Summer, so y'all know the vibes, man.
Yo, turn me up, son.
Turn me up, son.
Turn me up, son.
Already done.
Son,
Be
turn me
safe
up,
out there,
son.
baby.
Yes, sir.
Play the beat. Yeah. I still can't hear me, though.
Look at y'all some Congo bongos and shit.
Hold on.
This ain't no.
Hold on. Huh?
This motherfucker working on this shit.
You crazy. I'm gonna show you this is a real thing. Hold on.
I'm sitting all this.
You can catch it on Thursday. Fuck around, nigga. Lexx taught me. Understand Don Pizzle plays Barbie. Understand these hoes taught me everything that a nigga know. Fuck around, got my young bull Drake crops a show. Waverly West to the left of me. Fuck around, these hoes will never get the best of me. Out the back window shooting. Yeah, one more movement, we looting. Red line, Grape back at it. Fuck around, nigga, half hour like a crack at it. Freestyling off the top of my dome. Got my big boy, nigga, now we home, 10-2, what it do, nigga? Waverly West, boy, I thought you knew, nigga. Freestyling, nigga, Chevy keys in my hand. Fuck around from California all the way to the land, I'm a threat, nigga, don't piss me. Fuck around, nigga, leave your backseat messy. Waverly West understand the shit and he blessed me with a beat, nigga, when I got out the penitentiary. Lexx came and DDT'd off the top rope. Fuck around, Drake Shine, nigga, what these niggas smoke, Nothing but these fat ass butts. Mike Tyson rap, nigga, what you want, Grape Vine, nigga, this is great time. For 68, nigga, you become a straight mine. Straight mine, nigga, what you niggas start. Fuck around, Grape Vine, nigga, I'm a nigga talk. Let's talk, nigga. Talk your shit, I walk and I walk. Hold on, how much time we got? Cause we gonna come right back.
Got a minute.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
got my nephew to the far left, nigga. Playing with dinosaurs. Yeah, boy, I'm a T-Rex, nigga. Dinosaurs Rex. Fuck around, got my young nigga, boy, he's Lexx. Fuck around, DT your ass, shut your dog, nigga. I'm a motherfucking man. Yeah. Thought you niggas knew. Fuck around, understand, nigga. Me and my niggas come through.
16.
Big
16. Shit, that's all I heard from Grape. That's all I heard from Grape.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Shout out to the Grape Vine, man. If you're watching the Grape Vine right now, hit that share button, man. Let everybody know what's going on right here, man. Hit that share button one time for my man. Let him know Nigeria's in the building.
Hey, man, nephew.
Hey, who did that beat though? Because I was feeling that shit.
That beat go crazy.
Once he start rocking,
That's Kendrick's song.
I'm like, yeah.
He called into the beat. He called into the microphone.
Yes,
He called into the microphone.
Okay, wait a minute.
Come on.
I'll give you just a couple bars, though. You know what I mean? Like,
come on with it.
Like, all right, I'll give you a couple bars. Just a couple, right? Just a couple of bars. Because these verses, they take time. I said I heard that shit right through the grapevine. These guys could have busted grape, right? See, I see them and I hit them and I make grape wine. Oh, that's it. That's 4 bars at the top of the head.
Why you have to do it so white though, man?
I had 4 bars on top of the head. 4 bars. That's it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey man, what time is it, man? We at the top of the hour yet? Do I got time to go?
You got 10 more minutes.
Hold on, wait. Since I got 10 more minutes, I might as well never quit it. Understand the shit, I'm one of the realest niggas that ever did it. The city, state to state. Fuck around, nigga. You know your boy screaming hot like coffee at the grape. Wife just came through the door. Understand the shit, she know I'm never loving a hoe. Always telling the go, nigga, I'm the truth. Fuck around, boy, I'm the realest in the booth. Go roof, never.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, man, come on. I don't need a love as long as I feel respected. You talk about drama, I feel disconnected. Watch me slide like I'm stealing second.
Yeah.
On West Side Cleveland, see how I represent it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sliding on summer 22, right? And I'm spending some rich shit right now. I don't even care. I'm gonna give y'all some shit up the way running 3s. I feel like it. All right, here you go. Yeah. Give it a dig, activate the crazy in her. Fuck up a whole summer, put a baby in her. Yeah. Sliding on summer 22. She remind her what she lost whenever the baby with her. 3 before 11, her grandma's the babysitters. Cold heart, hug me and give the baby shivers. Sliding on summer 22, cold heart, cold world, it never made me quit her. I never pushed up snow like 80 winners. Growing up around losers really made us winners. I'm sliding like there's ice when I'm driving, so you know I'm picking the money over the chasing dinner.
Yeah, and 350 rocket, 7.5 cut dog, nigga, you need to stop it. Okay. Understand this shit. My nigga rocket to my pocket. Fuck around where I pull out this rocket. Ain't no set tripping, nigga, no clipping. Understand this shit is young great, nigga, we crippin'. Got my nigga Lexx Vegas with some real players. Understand my shit is gazelle, nigga, we real players. It's real major. With my nigga waiting for the best. Fuck around, you asking who it is, nigga, we the best. Clearly the rest, all you niggas is chosen. Me and my boy Grape Vine, nigga, I got the glorious gold in here. Can you dig it, suckers?
I got, first of all, he came in with the West Coast like E40 slang though. Like you see, man, that's why I fuck with this guy though, man. That's why I love this guy.
I love you too.
I just want to let y'all know, man.
Yeah.
Some house party shit, you know what I'm saying? Anything that y'all can do, I
you can do better.
Let's go.
I can do it better.
Well, shit, come on with it.
But we got to go to commercial.
That's why I love that boy right there.
Hey, coming at the top of the hour, we got some trivia, we got some questions, and we got a little bit of the local news. And my dude's coming right back, but I'm gonna lead you to the top of the break. Fuck around, oh goodness, the Grape Vine, Grape Vine back in the building. It's the red line, and I'm about to make a killing. Understand the shit, yeah, I'm probably still dope dealing, man. But one thing a nigga still do is I'm killing, nigga. That was it.
Just tell me how you feeling, huh? That's all you gotta do.
Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, you know I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
Honey B, what it is, man? How you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, love?
Oh, man, I'm cool and getting ready for my weekend. Hey, I heard y'all had a little shindig, a little birthday party.
Yeah, we about to get it in. Ow.
Hey, now, okay, party over here. Hey, but listen, I don't know if you got your people a gift or not, but if you haven't, you should go see my people and them up at Incredible Keepsakes, right?
You got a number?
As a matter of fact, I do. Hold on, let me get it on my phone. Okay, yeah. Listen, call 440-242-9648, or you can go to their website at www.incrediblekeepsakes.com.
Yeah, you know, as my girl Diane would say, cherish moments are made to last forever.
How about it?
Hey.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from Money's Crazy Mind. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that sometimes after my trash has been picked up, man, does my garbage can smell like, well, trash. Well, if you have the same problem that I'm having, then you can reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC. They offer trash can cleaning and pressure washing. Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning is locally owned, eco-friendly trash can cleaning service in Northwest Ohio, serving North Ridgeville and the surrounding areas. You can reach Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC at 440-752-1533 or at their website, ftbcusa.com, or you can email Brandon at ftbcusa.com. or you can check them out on Facebook, FTBC USA. And of course, if you mention Redline Radio while you book a service, you receive 10% off the first service. That's an awesome deal. And don't forget to reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning Service, LLC today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Or whatever it is you might identify as. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you. You far too kind. You far too kind. We back at the top of the hour one more time for the Grape Vine and everybody that's intertwined. Hello. We got White Willie West to the left of me. Indeed. Lex Vegas to the left. What shit? I don't know what.
I'm to his left.
To his left?
I'm to his left.
Well, I don't gotta say shit
a
else.
little directionally challenged. We say.
Well, amongst other things. But what we gonna do right now is
hey, hold up, Grape. I don't mean to interrupt. This is your show, man. But why you keep introducing everybody, but you ain't even.
That's what I'm saying. I was just about to say something.
Ain't nobody came to see Otis.
All good. It's cool.
Ain't nobody came to see Otis.
It's cool though. That's the crazy part. That's why I wore the Baker Mayfield jersey, because don't nobody fuck with me.
Well, you goddamn right. Hold on, Sean.
All right, I'm talking about on that side. That's the west side over there. Right.
Hold on.
Right, that's what it is.
Well, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody came to see you. Drake Sean.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, then speak on it then. Tell us what you got going on in your world one time.
Straight like that.
Because ain't nobody came to see you, Drake Sean.
I don't give a fuck. I do what I do and I get busy. That's all that matters.
The only way they found out you hang out with Drake, nigga, what you scared?
Hey, if you hear me say that shit on my show, you got to talk that. I might still like it. You hear me say that shit on my show.
Hey, man, you stop being your stepdaddy and your pussy level the one way up. Huh?
Straight like that.
I know.
You can't be going bypassing my man like that, man. He hold it down.
Well, I'm glad you say that, because right now,
he be
without
Gonzalez, he don't even be knowing what he's saying.
First of all, it's my show, goddammit.
Oh yeah, I know.
And if you don't like it, my office hours are from 9.
Hey, did I complain?
To 5.
Did I complain?
Well, I'm glad you did.
I ain't even gotta complain.
He just over here.
Nobody gonna listen.
I know
he just over here talking to his union.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm his union rep.
No, hold on.
Exactly.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? Pause this for 1 second. Because you know what? Me and you been having beef, homie. You ain't the top pimp around Dick. What's his name?
Dick.
Should we give him a dose?
That's all he need to see. That's all he need to know is the dick.
Yeah. He's staring into the dick.
Happy Pride Month.
Hold on. Myself and Lex.
EFG community.
And my nephew.
He said pause.
Facts.
Now, we're going to give you a little bit of dose. Just a little bit of dose. A little bitty dose of what we got coming up, because y'all love
Pimp named Dickback.
who?
Pimp named Dickback.
Fuck him.
Genius, by the way.
Hey, play that trailer, please. Can we introduce?
Hold
on.
I my mom on Facebook. I couldn't share it.
Hey, can we introduce Golden Grape from the Golden State? Play the trip. Play
Some lane.
Sure.
Breaking bags across the U.S.
Yeah.
Introducing Golden Grape from the Golden State. Attention, pimp.
My name is Golden Grape from the Golden State. I tell you, put that shit in my pocket.
What sort of grape is it? So, how did you come in contact with this dick fella?
Shit, it ain't no secret. He got some holes out there. The pimping is real with him, but the nigga out of pocket for knocking on my goddamn door.
He came and knocked on your door. The man had the audacity to come to another pimp's house.
Goddamn right. Some bitch showed up with all that fancy heels and shit on with that goddamn cane. See me, I'm tennis shoe pimp. See, I tennis shoe pimp. See, that's what he don't understand about me. Golden Grape from the Golden State. Goddamn it. And
So, do you have any kind words for Mr. This dick fella? Anything you want to say to him?
Nigga, you knocked on my door, trying to knock my hole, and now you better watch your ass. Watch your ass, goddamn it.
Yeah. Hey, so look, man, he played some type of fucking video, man, calling you out, bruh. But I think he was calling you out. It took him like the video. He talked for about 30 seconds worth of words, but it was about a 6-minute video because some lane called Golden Grams. Golden showers with some golden. It was some golden, some stuttering motherfucker, and he was calling you out, bro. So look, I'm gonna give you the details when I get back to the house, man. Just make sure you say that thing, and make sure you save 200 for me, man. Because I told last time you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that. I need that before we. You know, he been trying to talk for the longest, so I'm gonna let him go, man. All right, do this thing. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
I'm tired of talking.
Your ass is fired.
Hey, please believe that it's a part.
Your ass is fired.
I will be that, but please believe that me and Lex got some of our.
I ain't about to let him just disrespect my homie like that.
Straight on the phone.
I had to call him right on up, man.
Hey, you better watch out, man. He's a titty shoe pimp, homie, and the pimping is real, cuz. Y'all know what a titty shoe pimp is, right?
Not a clue.
That's the nigga who don't got that motherfucking cane like how you got, I heard. That's the nigga that got that pistol out there selling dope while the other ball selling work. You feel me?
So what you saying is you need a fake pimp. Because a fake pimp ain't out there. He ain't working that hard if he got hoes working for him. But since you just admitted that you out there because you got to sell dope, because obviously your bitches ain't bringing in no money, brother. Okay, this is a game that you don't want to play, my man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you like this, homeboy. You don't get to talk to old Dickback himself directly, okay? Let me tell you something, baby. No.
I stutter.
I'm gonna tell you like that. We know, we hear you, motherfucker. Okay, what you gonna do is you gonna get with my assistant, Pimp Friday, and he will let you know when old Dickback is available to come show you how to properly pimp a bitch, little bitch.
Well, first of all, if I may say that I am Golden Grape from the Golden State. From the frozen apple to the pineapple, and I tell the bitch, sock it to me, you bitch.
Nigga need pimping for dummies.
I take the kind of jingle.
The show gonna be over by the time this motherfucker finishes goddamn sentence, man. Hey, look, man, I got dinner plans and shit later, man. I got shit to do.
I got a couple bitches on, you know what I mean? Like,
you sit Golden Graham in the back until we finish, and we can talk about that motherfucker later.
Hey, goddamn it, Lex!
Me too, man. Me too. Twice on
He been a hater since I met him.
Twice on Sundays.
You been a hater since I knew him. Since I knew him. Goddamn it.
See, that's that Cleveland public education, man. That's that Cleveland public education right there.
Yeah, you feel me? But we back at it like a crack addict. So what we gonna do right now? We're gonna ask a few questions. Well, first I'm gonna spread a little bit of news. You know what I'm saying? So, what do y'all think about my man Colin Kaepernick heading over to Las Vegas?
I don't like it.
I
don't like it at all.
I love it.
Honestly, I might get a lot of flack for this, but I really hope Cap never gets an NFL job again.
And why is that?
Because as hard as they are on his ass, he's gonna be under the microscope for everything that he does from now on. The very first time he misses an open throw, he throws a pick, he fumbles. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all. It's gonna be too much scrutiny for one man, in my opinion. I hope that he never has to go through that.
However,
come on with it.
The one thing we can say about Cap, that's no cap, is that man can hold all that.
I'm not saying that
because to be in a sport where predominantly old white men watch, right, and take a knee. And we talked about this when I dropped No Such Thing as White Jesus. You know what I mean? Like this was the topic, right? That man dropped to a knee and had all them old white folks pissed off like that, and kept doing it. Listen,
I get it, but you also gotta realize that you going into a point where you there's a big possibility you will get booed in every stadium that you go to, even your hometown.
You would,
okay, but what I'm saying is that's a lot for a man to burden.
I think Cap can do it.
You know, I'm not saying he can or he can't, but why should he have to? I mean, if Cap, if you want to prove a point that you can still play ball, that's one thing. Okay, but just going back to the NFL just to, you know what I'm saying, stick it to the man is going to work against you.
Personally, watching him play football, he has enough talent to be in the NFL. Better than a backup.
We watched them practice. We watched them practice.
Even watch them play.
It's a big difference between when I know what the fuck I'm doing and ain't nobody fucking with me, and when I got a 350-pound fucking linebacker barreling on my ass every fucking play, every fucking week.
The thing is,
that's different.
But the only thing is, Colin can get loose.
But even him going to Vegas, you're not going to start.
Colin ain't played in what, 5 years?
Yeah.
Colin ain't played in 5 years.
That's
what I'm saying. You used to be able to get loose.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
So listen, let me tell you something. And Ebony is my witness. I know Colin.
We know your ass ain't got loose.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm in football. I keep trying to tell you to be playing your team, nigga, this week. Nigga,
I'm not coaching the football game. I'm coaching the basketball game.
You'll be surprised about these hands. And they will tell you.
This nigga ain't heard nothing I said. I looked at
Probably
you
not.
fucking eye.
Probably not. No, okay. But let me tell you something about Colin. When Colin was the quarterback at UNR, me and my ex-wife lived on McCarran, right down the street from the stadium. My barber was his barber. We know each other very well. They play basketball with my kids. Colin is a good kid, right? He's been a good kid. He ain't never acted different with nobody that I know. And as far as I'm concerned, if that man wanted to take a knee, God damn it, this is America. You should let that man take a knee.
He felt how he felt, but he stood on it though.
I mean, at the same time, as
he ain't going back on his word.
Let me ask you a question.
There's been a lot of niggas who done said some outlandish shit, and then they would double back and be like, "I'm sorry."
No, we don't want no sorries. But let me ask you a question.
And that's
if it was one bitch, female, broad, Beezy, whatever the fuck you call them. But if it would be, man, because that's what it is. But let me tell you something. If it was one of them broads who was sitting there and wanted to fight for the right to have an abortion or not, the whole fucking country would be behind it.
Not really.
Left side or right side.
Not really.
Yes.
Not them old white men.
Really.
Left side or right side. That means you're gonna have some for and you're gonna have some against.
And I get where you're going with that.
Right.
But that's two. In my opinion, that's two different things. Because with the abortion thing, that only applies when it applies. Because if I ain't got no kids and I ain't doing nothing, and I'm not having no kids, nothing, I really don't give a fuck about the abortion law. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you're talking about these old men, we'll say old men. I'm not gonna say black. I'm not gonna say white. I'm gonna say old men mostly. A lot of women too, but they felt disrespected by something that they felt they believed in, and that included them. That includes. See, that's the thing. See, like you can say, okay, me and my wife, we refuse to watch TV on Friday nights. Okay, I watch TV on Friday nights, so. Whatever the fuck y'all do in y'all house, that's fine. I ain't got, because it ain't got shit to do with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I know if I want to watch some TV on Friday night, not to come to your motherfucking house. Right. Okay? But what I'm saying is, but now if you were to say, me and my wife don't like white people. Now
that's whole different.
Now I some of my best friends are white. So now I'm like, okay. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Right. Because now I got to figure out where the disconnect is between us. So it's not the same thing.
Well, different strokes for different folks, because what I'm trying to say with that is the spectrum and the amount of eyes that's on the same topic, right? So no matter what, you have X amount of people who are for this, X amount of people who are for this. And whether you're talking about abortion rights or anti-abortion rights, we could talk about Monday Night Football at the same time with the same magnitude of people. Right. So that was my whole point. When it comes to that type of shit, you're going to have way more people who will kneel down for abortion rights than it will be for a black man to take a stand because he's tired of the police whooping his ass.
Because it applies to more people.
Now, let me tell you something after that. Hold on. Whoa. Now, let me tell you something after that. For those of you motherfuckers who was flipping dick crazy over this mashed potato head motherfucker who just got in the office with that bitch, heels up Harris, let me tell you motherfuckers something. Y'all motherfuckers was the shallowest group of voters I've ever met in my life. While you guys were talking about Donald Trump and how shallow he was, think about this. 99% of you women voted for this woman because she was a black woman. Y'all didn't know dick about her politics. Y'all didn't know how many niggas she had locked up. Y'all didn't know how many men she let die because she had the proof that they was innocent and she still let them get executed. So don't tell me how good she was in the White House.
Not only
don't
that.
tell me none of that shit because you motherfuckers was shallow and now y'all got buyer's remorse.
Not only that, but didn't they make him a whole movie about one of her cases, Fruita Valley Station?
You damn right.
You know what I mean? Like
you damn right.
Here's my rebuttal to that.
Come on with it.
No, I'm not defending. I'm not defending anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defending anything. What I'm saying is, people who hated Trump don't necessarily back Biden. Okay, that's the thing that where it seems like it's black and white. Okay, we don't necessarily like Biden.
Like
we just don't dislike him as much as we hated the other motherfucker.
The lesser of the worst.
That's what it was.
The lesser of the worst.
Hold on. No, you gave me my time. So give me my time. So I'm gonna give you my motherfucking time. Okay. I'm gonna ask you this. Until the last 30 days, Biden's been in office for what, 2 years now?
Going into a second.
Yeah.
About 19 months,
okay.
months.
Prior to the last 30 days, how many racial issues did you see in the news? As opposed to the previous 4 years.
Are you asking me?
Not even half.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad you asked me, Mr. Lex. I'm going to tell you what happened with this, right? What happened was it is a complete domination of the news that we watch. It is complete dictation of who we like and who we dislike. Abomination. Right? Now pay attention to what I'm saying to you, right? And hear me and just listen and think about it, right? What happened was when Donald Trump was in office, Zelensky, the guy from Ukraine, the president, called Donald Trump while he was in the Oval Office. Following? Donald Trump accepted the call. They were about to fucking impeach that man for that, right? At the same time, Joe Mashed Potato Head Cuz was the vice president for the nigga who ain't did shit for no niggas. Feel me? Right? And what happened with that is, if you look into it right now, and I guarantee you this, Ukraine has a fucking warrant out for Joe Biden's arrest. So, what in the fuck happened between the time that Donald Trump was in office, when you guys were ready to hang this man at the neck for taking a call, but all of a sudden, like, you motherfuckers are sending like $100 billion to these niggas in 2 weeks? What happened?
What happened to the question I asked? Because you said everything but no. Listen, let me tell you, because obviously you don't understand the assignment. Hold on.
I'm gonna listen.
Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is, but prior to the last 30 days, with all these mass shootings, okay, the amount of racially issued, events that you heard about was minimal in the last. Since Biden took presidency. Okay, now what I'm trying to tell you is, me myself, I can't speak for him. I can't speak for him and I can't speak for her. But me myself, I will deal with some higher gas prices to not have to deal with the racial issues that I had to deal with when that motherfucker was president.
Well,
that's what. No, fuck. There is no stopping there.
Oh no,
because
it is.
That's our issue. That's our issue right there.
I'm gonna give you your answer.
We gotta understand is what we're looking at. Okay, yes, Biden, he's fucking up. Fuck him too. Okay, but I will deal with his shit before I deal with the other motherfucker shit. Okay, when I left, I am a grown ass man. I have children of my own, grown children. Okay, when I leave the house, my mama is all right. Don't be out there in the streets bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass back home. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. My mama has to worry about that. She hasn't had to worry about that as much over the last year and some change.
Well,
I will deal with a higher price sandwich and some higher gas prices to not deal with that bullshit.
Well,
you goddamn right I will.
Well, if I can interject, my good brother, and I will, because I did get off track. I got a little razzle dazzle.
You weren't even on the track. You weren't going the same fucking direction.
Hey, well, guess what? It's all gonna come full circle.
He hopped off the train and got a car.
This motherfucker hopped off the train and got on a horse.
That's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need a horse. But anyhow, let me tell you what went on with that, right? So the basic thing that went on, the whole ball that went on with that is that when Donald Trump used to get every day, every president is issued like a briefing, right? So his Secret Service and all his higher ups neglected the fact that these white boys was doing all this bullshit. And these white boys are pushing a line. So, he's not going to go in there and read that shit. Now, whether he was blind to the fact or not, this is what happened and why he wouldn't address it as far as a national level, because his Secret Service wasn't making him privy to the fact that, hey, these white boys might be a threat, right? So.
Is that your final fucking answer?
Well, that's what went on.
No, fuck that. So you trying to tell me that this motherfucker, because they didn't tell him, he didn't realize he was doing racist shit? Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
but this is the motherfucker that was prominent on Twitter. And you trying to tell me that they called this motherfucker racist every chance they got on Twitter. And you trying to tell me that because my boys didn't tell me, hey, you saying some racist shit that I didn't fucking know? Fuck that.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Let me
ask you a question.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna ask everybody a question.
Know what they doing.
I want you to
know
ask
what
a
they
question,
doing.
but I need to ask you something real quick. I need to ask you, whatever the fuck you smoking, give me some. Okay, I got some shit to do this weekend. Okay, so whatever the fuck you smoking, give me some.
Well, listen. As everybody knows, I listen. I don't give a fuck about Nan's side, but what I will do is let me tell you something. Where I'm from, if a nigga's a killer, he's a killer. You don't discredit him for being a killer, no matter how much you don't like him for whatever stances he chooses. He's dangerous. He's a killer. So we're gonna call it what it is, right?
So
now,
is Donald Trump racist?
Well, no, hold on. Whether he has a racist bone in his body,
If he racist, he a racist no matter what the scale of it is, right?
All right. His temperature going.
Go ahead.
Now, if anybody can prove me wrong, I'm all open for this, right?
I probably can.
I bet you can't. And you know better. Oh, you know I'm about to lash your ass.
I probably can.
Anyhow,
No, go ahead.
According to Black and White, paperwork, goddammit, what's on the fucking papers, Donald Trump has done more for black people than any president before him. According to what he put in paper in front of legislation and got it passed, when that man went and got an increase for head black college universities, they turned it up to $3 billion. He asked him what you want. Whoa, no.
Wait, no.
I'm about to prove you wrong, but go ahead. I want to go. No, let him do his things. I want to prove him wrong.
I bet you can't.
What we betting?
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna drop a bomb on all y'all.
What are we betting?
I was waiting for y'all so I could drop my bomb.
What are we betting?
Just repeat it.
No, I want to know what the fuck we betting.
Tim got to do 27 booty schools.
What? Better bottle.
Let's hear it.
Better bottle.
Let's hear it, bro.
No, finish the statement. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Better bottle.
Well, where's Black and White at?
Reset what you said though.
Donald Trump, according to legislative passed on black and white paper, not suggestions, actually passed, has done more for fucking black people than anybody else. When he went and fought for black people colleges, they got an increase. They only wanted like $3 million.
He did more than
I got this.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Let me cook. Let me cook on
Come
this.
on with it.
Wait, I'm cooking.
Go ahead. Yeah, I already know what you about to say.
Let me say something.
Woo!
Donald Trump did more for black people than is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Even though Abraham Lincoln freed the motherfucking slaves.
Why did he free the slaves?
This motherfucker freed the fucking slaves.
You know I'm a story.
So hold on. So you trying to tell me that slavery was hard? You trying to tell me that slavery was better than motherfucking a few student loans and shit?
I don't have an opinion.
Holy shit. Hold on.
JFK, right?
Hell yeah. And Donald Trump did. Listen, I like Patron. I like Patron. I don't care if it's silver. I don't care if it's Nick. I just told you.
Like I want to get a couple shots of that.
I got you. You trying to tell me?
Is that the basis of your argument? Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
Hey, look, y'all. Listen.
I'll come back.
So Trump did more for black people than Abe did?
Fucking right.
Check this out.
Fucking right.
I don't think that Trump was a racist.
No.
Let me explain.
These niggas trust the science. They got vaccines.
Ain't nobody talking but great.
Let me explain. Trump was through and through a businessman, right? Through and through. That's what he was. He was a businessman, right? Trump, even though, all right, so like let's look at the insurrection at the Capitol, right? Let's look at what his remarks. There's some fine people in the KKK, right?
That's what racist that should say. You would
Absolutely.
think, right?
Absolutely.
However, what I'm saying is, who were the ones that was backing that man financially?
George Soros.
But not just them, but I'm talking about all the rednecks that came out of the woodwork to feel comfortable to be racist, right? That's who was bringing him the money, right? For him to run his campaign. He didn't want to piss them off. He's a shrewd businessman. That's why he did do things.
He needed as many people behind him as possible.
But you also, when you make decisions like that, then you accept the consequences that come
without
with
question.
It.
So we label him as a racist,
if I'm going to stick by the rednecks and allow you to label me as a racist and not do anything about it. See, here's the thing.
You're right.
Here's my problem.
He ain't trying to check him or nothing.
No. But that's what I'm saying. They're bringing him money.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He's not gonna fuck up the bag.
Not only was he a racist, he was a dumbass.
Like, if you got them as
he was a racist and he was a dumbass. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait. You can't say racist. Hold on. But you can't say racist.
Finish your point.
But didn't he meet with? But I'm saying, didn't he meet with Kanye? Right. He met with Kanye. Listen, no. But that whole thing that when he met with Kanye, he got people freed from prison. That was wrongfully in prison.
All right, Lex, do you have a final remark for that? Because we're going on somewhere else. All right, that was absolutely.
We're gonna have a part two.
We're gonna redo this again because that was actually a dope topic because that's exactly what the fuck we want. Everybody's own point of view. And by the way, I'm right. Right here, Grape Vine, goddamn it.
I know where you live.
All right. So listen.
If this nigga ain't got my bottle by my next show, I'm coming to your house.
Well, you know where we live at.
I just said that. You wasn't paying attention with your stuttering ass. Okay? I'm talking to your lady right now, brother.
You better
you staying in a child's place, brother. I'm over here talking to
I'm getting a little quarter of that.
I'm over here talking to the lady.
So I'm being guys because I know I'm getting a little bit of some of that.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. We're going to take it to on his dime. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Okay,
all right now. You were just looking at this nigga right in his face. You out of pocket, woman.
You blame him.
All right, so listen. So what we got going on right now?
Smarty McFly.
We got the
Listen, AKA
Mr. AKA
just gave you the knowledge. You cannot expect that woman not to look me in
the eye. Hello, right on time. This red line, this is Grape Vine. You live on the air, nigga. What is?
Hello.
Like I said, did you play cheap? Cuz in Texas. Now all of a sudden, not only has the narrative went back and forth like a terrible game of ping pong, but now all of a sudden he didn't know he was in charge. Has anybody heard that?
I did not hear that part, but I have a very, 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 very strong opinion about the pigs down in the wild.
That we are.
The cowards, because you can't hear it because we're on air. So sorry about that, y'all. 77 minutes while they waited for their equipment to show up. So they look, and then look. The crazy thing is, you hear now some legislation has passed to have teachers be able to carry in schools, right? They didn't sign up for that shit. They signed up to teach, right?
Yeah.
Police officers signed up to put their life on the line to protect our society, right?
Absolutely.
These are fucking kids.
Well,
and those cowards,
77
minutes waited for their armor to show up. So they ain't going to swallow.
I'm not laughing at the story. I'm laughing at your son. He is over there.
He in his feelings, though.
He is in his feelings right now because he can't.
I seen the face.
He wanted to listen to Paw Patrol, and you ain't give it to him.
Hey, if we have a Face of the Year award,
straight like that
for a 3-year-old to not even like a chocolate bar, you know he's
you know he runs shit too.
I was trying because you was telling a serious story. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it in, but I fucked that old moment. My bad, man. That shit was funny.
Right?
Say thank you.
Yeah.
Well, man, tell her to put it in your pocket, son.
There you go.
That's right.
But yeah, like then it took 3 off-duty border patrol people to go in there who were brave enough to actually go in there, and I heard the police was rescuing their kids before they actually did anything.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the whole shit is just like, how do they even wake up in the morning and feel like men? Like you ain't even a man.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I'm not defending it at all.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, like, have you thought for 1 second, if that was going on and your son was in there,
yeah,
would you go to your kid first and then, or are you going to put the badge before you? See, that's it's easy to say. I tell people all the time, it's easy to say what you would have and wouldn't have done when you weren't in the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
but
way
you gotta
easier
think,
to
right. You gotta
without
think,
question.
Your son is right there. Okay.
Oh, I'll give my son first without question.
That's the point.
I'll be real about that part. However, I'm not going to sit back, grab my son, and then sit back and wait 77 minutes for my shit to. After I get my son in the clear, I'm back in there.
We back in
somebody.
there.
Man, shit.
And
You only about 40
with
some
you.
pounds. I'm picking up 2 or 3 of my sons.
Yeah,
I'm grabbing about at least 2 on each arm and running the
do
fuck
as
up out
much
of
as
there.
I can.
And
And
running
I
the
get that.
fuck back in there.
I'm not bypassing that part at all. I'm just saying, like, you gotta when you start breaking this shit down, you gotta put yourself in that position.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because if I could, how many times has anybody actually been in a position where you had to save somebody's life without thinking?
I'm saying I have
a couple times.
Okay, well, tell your story.
All right, so like for instance, I mean, it's a little different because I was working in a nursing facility and somebody was choking. I had to jump in and do the Heimlich, and I jumped in, did that shit super quick.
You didn't put yourself in harm's way, though.
No, okay, so one time I did put myself in harm's way. Back when I was younger, I was in some shit, you know what I mean? And shootout, one of the trap houses. My dude was hiding behind the couch crying. And
shame on you, nigga.
I won't put his name out there. I still love you, bro. He wasn't built for the life, and neither was I, to tell you the truth. But I mean, I jumped down the stairwell, grabbed him up, and pulled him back up the stairwell while the shootout was going on. You know what I'm saying? The stash house was getting hit. You know what I mean? So we had to do what we had to do.
True.
I was, we had to do what we had to do. But he was, so that part happened. You know what I mean? As far as like any other time, like, nah. I've been shot at, you know what I mean, and you just
true.
Lexx, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm just saying, like, I'm a firm believer in trying to understand the other part of the story.
I mean,
because we all got what we think we would have did, or what we probably would have did, or what we wish we would have did, or what we should have did, or what we could have did. But until you're in that situation, like I can't say, because now think about this. And I'm not defending this at all. But what I'm saying is, if you run, like, somebody's in the room shooting with your child, you get in, you get your child out. The whole time you going in there, you're scared to death. Running up out of there, you're scared to death. Now you got to clear your mind of what the 87 scenarios that you just put in your head in the 10 seconds it took you to get to your kid, and the other 10 seconds you 86 scenarios ran through your head as to what could have possibly happened. You scared to death that you about to turn the corner and your son is going to be sitting there with a bullet in his head.
Well,
and now that I've got him out, shit. Okay, how long does it take me to get my head back in the game?
Well, can I ask you a question, brother? How long did it take you to avoid the goddamn question? Because that's what you just did. Remember how you got me? That's not the question I asked. Have you ever put yourself in that position where you had to save somebody's life?
Was that the question before the question? Like,
no, you went all the way. Yes or no, brother?
We wasn't just talking about that shit. You really tried that shit, Greg?
Yeah, I got it.
And you were sitting there the whole time, and that's the best you came up with?
No, that was great.
All I know is if you train for a certain profession and your job is to help save people, that should just be your first thing. Like, boom, we about to run in there, game plan.
Okay, well,
knowing that there's so many school shootings
so think
and
about
shit,
like,
I feel like you should be way
so
more
let me ask
trained
y'all a
for it
question.
now than they were back in the day.
Now, let me put this out there though. Now, say let's go to Buffalo, right?
Yes.
I'm shopping with my son, and someone comes in there and starts shooting the store up, right? Am I going to run towards the shooter and try to save everybody in the store? Absolutely not. I'm not going to. At that
you're gonna
point,
save yourself.
I'm going to save my son and myself, right? So the reason why I bring that up is because going in to get my son, you can't help but to see other children there. I know me as a man, I would rather, die standing up than live sitting down. You know what I mean?
Tsunami in the building.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But like if I'm in the grocery store, shit. Me and him in the frozen food section, we hiding by the chicken wings and all that.
But there's also been school shootings, and you would hear a story like a dude risked his life to save the other kids in the, you feel me, in his class or in the school with him, just off reaction.
Well, Drake.
So if you trained to save people when you know you come into a crime scene where it's already a school shooting.
Yeah.
Like before you pull up, you know it's a school shooting.
The dude was shooting outside for 12 minutes before you even went into the school. So
like that's what his radio dispatch.
I'm gonna throw something at
you know what you're pulling up to.
I'm gonna throw something at y'all that y'all never took into consideration on any level. You don't know if you built for shit until it happens.
That is very true as well.
You could be trained for this shit.
You right
but
about
when
that.
you in the middle of that shit, you may realize this ain't for you. Okay,
that is true.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm not, like I said, I'm not defending this shit at
I
all.
feel what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, you got to look at it from another perspective. We've been trained. We can go through the simulation, and we can go through running the obstacle course and all this other shit. And I know,
like you said, you can say whatever you want until you get put in that position.
And now, this shit is actually happening. I ain't never been shot at before. I didn't graduate the police academy, but I ain't never been shot at before. I ain't never had to deal with a dead body before. I ain't never seen a motherfucker that's shot dying on the ground, but he ain't dead yet, and he looking at me and I'm looking at him.
I just don't feel like I can sign up for some
I ain't never been through that. So what I'm saying is, you don't know if you built for that shit until it fucking happened. Well, okay, so yeah, you trained for it and it's your job, but you can't do shit. You get in there and you freeze the fuck up. Now you make it shit worse.
They didn't even go in.
I just got too much
and there was
heart.
120 of them.
I just got too much heart.
So there was 120 of them, and there was only 3 border patrol, off-duty border patrols that went in, right? So the 3 border patrol folks had the heart. They was built for it. And out of the 120 police officers that was standing outside, not one of them had heart.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying I'm built for it either.
Like all these little kids and shit. Like,
hold on, I'm gonna tell you a story, and then we're gonna get on to a couple of questions and answers and some trivia, right? So I'm gonna tell you a story. Me and my wife and our 2 kids. Dre wasn't with us, but this is a true story. We moved to Maryland, Washington D.C. So one of my stepsons was at the age to where they were just preparing to start driving. And of course, good old Grape always got to be the teacher. So this one particular day, my wife had just got off of work. She worked graveyards at the hotel. So she came in and she was tired. She was sleeping. We lived on the other side of the Walmart. So we go to Walmart, we get some groceries. We had a kitchen that was up on the 2nd floor. We had a fucking amazing house. Beautiful. Dope. Right. So when we come home, I don't know, probably about from here to where the wall is at into the garage. We had a Hyundai, so it's a hatchback. So we backed up and we started unloading the groceries. So I told one of the kids, hey, when we're done, I'll teach you how to back the rest of the way into the garage. So I go upstairs and I'm unloading shit and it's quiet. So I go downstairs, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's hella quiet, right? So I see the younger of my 2 stepkids sitting in the driver's seat of the truck. And I see the oldest one, Matt, standing directly behind the Jeep, about this far away from the wall. So you can see the setup, right? So I tell Ricardo, hey, man, come on, move. Say, no, I got it. I say, all right, well, come on, back it up then. All right, good old stepdad. So I start guiding him in. I mean, it's like a movie, you know what I mean? Like, brake lights come on. He's backing up, and I tell him to stop. Well, instead of him stopping, he pushes the gas. So I immediately, he thought it was a brake, but it was the gas. So I immediately reach in there and jam her son through the wall, through the drywall. So the Jeep still runs over him and is sitting on his neck like this. My arm is hanging to about right here. He busted the main valve in our house. So the water is shooting straight up in the air at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And the brake lights are on, so it's fucking hell red. So now he's freaking out. Matt's about to die. I have to keep my composure. I jump in the car, put it in park, get it off the neck, and wait for the fucking paramedics. I sat in the fucking hallway of the hospital For about how long?
With no arm.
About 2-3 hours.
About 3 hours.
No arm.
My shit hanging down to here.
Looking like an S.
I'm calm as fuck. Right?
S, man.
And I lost my arm.
You didn't lose your arm.
Well,
What year was that? 2019?
2018.
2018?
Whatever year it was, I would do it again over any one of y'all. It's a reaction. And when you
I'm trying to find
it's like
X-ray.
it's a selfless reaction. But anyway, I don't want I don't want none of that.
Hey, but to close that, I'm saying not to discredit anything you just said, but you were obviously built like that.
Fight or flight.
Well, and
Fight or
you
flight.
you understand what I'm
Fight
saying?
or flight.
There's some cats like there's a million cats that could be watching and listening to that story and say, I would do the same thing.
Until you're in
And
that
then
position
it actually happened.
when it's time to rock.
And they know
Told you the
they know
story.
what the outcome is. You know what the
I
outcome
did
is.
know what the outcome was.
No, what I'm saying is you know what the outcome is, and you can still say, I would do it again if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
They know the outcome, and once it's happening, they know the outcome. They're not too happy about that shit.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
not.
I got a broken wrist. I have a fucking
that was
I have
his
a
arm.
plate and 8 pins in this
Oh
wrist.
yeah,
Shit.
there it goes right there.
Yep.
They had yeah. My shit was like completely
That's
fucked
a
up.
compound.
And I'm saying I'm not discrediting what you're saying. I'm just saying you are obviously built like that to where you can say I would do that again.
Yeah, I can actually say I've been in that position, and thank God. Because if not,
But
you know my
unless you got put in that
son,
position.
Matt, he got a helicopter. They took a helicopter. We lived in like
to get
Southern
life
Maryland, right on the ocean. They had a helicopter flight him all the way to PG County. Right? That's like damn near in DC. You understand me? So it was serious. You know what I mean? Like it was serious. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna talk a little bit of wrestling. Oh yeah, brother.
You gotta
What I'm
be
gonna
some
tell
type
you
of
right now.
crackhead to just be able to do that shit. You gotta go from low, high, turn it up. This motherfucker, you gotta be some type
Here we go.
dope fiend.
What I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, is we're gonna get into a little bit of this wrestling. You understand what I'm saying? That we're right here, live and direct with
I
Las
need some
Vegas.
more liquor at this.
I don't know nothing about that, brother. What we're gonna do
Hell
is we're gonna ask
no.
a couple questions, brother. You feel me? Okay. All right, now I'm an old nigga. I like old nigga wrestling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask some questions. Demolition or the Road Warriors?
Road Warriors.
And who
Road
had the better
Warriors.
song?
Well, you gotta realize that Demolition was a knockoff
Of the Road Warriors.
So you can't say Demolition or Road Warriors.
Well,
and
yes,
pick
you can.
Demolition. I'm saying you can't pick Demolition. I'm like, cause that like how? You know, they were literally created to mock the Road Warriors, and then they just took them serious.
Well, I like Hawk and Animal better.
Me too. That's what the fuck I just said.
Well, shit.
I
All
was
right, here
sitting
we go.
right the fuck here when I said it.
Here we go. Lex Luger or Sting?
Sting. Without question.
Hey, wait a minute. What was the most heartbreaking time in wrestling at that point in time in life?
So in the
With WCW. Old school shit. What broke your fucking heart to watch on live TV? Like, what the fuck is that?
Owen Hart.
No.
That was WWF.
That was WWF, but you know what? Though,
Old school. Before that.
Now, I'd say what broke my heart the most. It wasn't old school though. It was when fucking Bret Hart wrestled Chris Benoit after Owen Hart died in WCW. That shit broke my fucking heart. Like watching them two motherfuckers, man. That shit
you
hurt.
know what? I'm trying to think what really broke my heart. Like really.
I mean, think about some old shit. I'm talking about the first wrestling heartbreak. Because it broke my heart when I seen that shit.
When Shawn Michaels put Marty Jannetty through the goddamn window.
No,
that shit was
before
heartbreaking
that.
too.
No, you don't want to. Oh, now
heartbreaking
you brought Shawn Michaels. Super kick to Ric Flair.
That was it.
Sweet Chin Music?
I love you, baby.
Sweet Chin
I love
Music?
you, baby. Come on.
Well, I'll tell you what it was for me.
Man.
I'll tell you what it was for me. Think about this. WCW. Monday Nitro, whatever the fuck it was. We have the Four Horsemen, the original with Ric Flair. Ric Flair,
Arn Anderson, Tully
Blanchard,
and it was either Ole or
Arn Anderson. One of the brothers.
No, Arn Anderson was there. They always had Arn Anderson.
Okay.
He was always there, but then it was either Ole or you can go back to Barry Windham.
Well, no, it was after that. It was after that. But
So then
remember,
you talking about that's
whenever
when Luger jumped in. That's when it was a lot of horsemen. I was a horseman at one
Wait
time.
a minute. Remember when they was about to? Hey, remember when they was about to induct Sting?
Yeah.
Into the shit?
They was about to
And they kicked the fuck out of him right there.
Shit,
oh my God, I was a Steve fan. I was sitting there like, nigga, get up!
Fuck that.
Well, I didn't even watch WCW. To tell you the truth, I watched WWF, and I was the Attitude Era baby. That was my Stone Cold was my guy, as you can tell.
All right, here we go. Coco Beware or Junkyard Dog?
Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, Junkyard Dog.
JYD. I gotta go with Coco Beware on this one, fellas.
See, Coco, but once Coco Beware became Coco Beware, he wasn't nothing but a side attraction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was a scrub that they used to get kids to love him. You know what I'm saying? He was a dog on the indies and everything like that. But when he got to be Coco Beware and he had the bird and all that shit and all that shit was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But JYD was always entertaining.
Always. He was always the dog.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga like he lived in
Junkyard Dog was. Yeah. You know, so y'all definitely go with Junkyard Dog over Coco.
All right, now here we go. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat or the Great Muda. I'm talking about old school shit.
A little before my time, so
I'm gonna Ricky. I gotta go Ricky. Muda ain't really before your time. He was before your time of getting into wrestling. He was around that same because Muda's always been around.
Yeah.
But I would definitely have to go with Ricky Steamboat. Only because of those matches with Ric Flair for the
I'm talking about they
championship.
were fucking phenomenal. That was real fucking shit right there, bro.
Them shits, like even as a kid.
I do have a wrestling story for you.
Talk about
the time that I took a chest chop from Lexx Vegas.
Oh, I can contest to this. I can contest to this.
Man, I was convinced. You know, I'm thinking like, man, come on, man, wrestling's fake, all that shit, right? He's like, oh yeah, take this chest chop. I'm like, man, fuck you, Lexx. He hit me with this chest chop. I saw his fingerprints on my chest for like a week and a half.
Wait a minute, bro.
That was on the way to Marion.
No, it was.
That's not the first fucking chest shot I've heard about. You're a fucking chest shot bully, bro. Is what I come to learn about you.
Absolutely not.
Man, I had a homeboy that just called from out of nowhere the other week. It said, man, Lexx Vegas gave me a chest shot. I was watching a man wrestle, and he called me out the crowd. I said it was fake. And he said, oh, yeah?
But see, that's my point. Every time somebody takes a chest shot is to prove a point. Because except Tim. Okay, Tim happened to be there by circumstance. Tim was mad at me for like 2 weeks after that shit, too. But every other time that I've given somebody a chest shot is because they didn't talk shit. Oh, I can take it. It ain't shit. It ain't nothing but a big old snack. All right,
man. Listen,
all right. I've been trying to get him to take a second one since. I've been trying to get Wade to take a second one since.
No. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about wrestling. Am I
scripted? In the nuts twice. Like the fuck?
Hey, that nigga chopped the fuck out of me. Listen, we was at the show. Shout out to Lexx for the Lexx Vegas comedy show. This nigga, he was like, I want to come out to y'all, you know, I'm gonna come out and give everybody high fives and shit. This nigga high five my chest, nigga.
Hey, by the way, that comedy show though, Timbo 2 did your thing, bro.
Shout out to him, shout out to my man G Miller.
Appreciate you.
Hey, that's my motherfucking partner. He funny as shit. With his little T.I. leaning head ass.
If you notice who really stick around here a lot, man, we got some dope ass comedians.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out to Precious. Shout out to Precious.
There you go.
You feel me? Shout out to everybody who did that thing. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna ask a different question, right?
That's a different question.
Who was the messiest manager?
Bobby Heenan.
That was my
Okay, first off, manager started Bobby Heenan and then they make their way down.
Okay. So here go the choices. Here go the choices. Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South, Captain Lou Albano. He was a fool with it. Or Undertaker. Nigga Paul Bearer. Nigga, which one? Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, Paul Bearer.
That nigga was a fool with
Tell
it.
you something, man.
Huh?
Bobby Heenan is the GOAT
The epitome
of managers.
A manager.
Okay?
My mama.
He is the greatest of all fucking time.
Bobby
Heenan. These other managers, there would be no Paul Heyman if there was no Bobby Heenan. Okay? Paul Heyman ain't nothing but Bobby Heenan 2022. Okay, that all he is a newer version of that. But Bobby Heenan was the absolute motherfucking man.
Truth, the truth
Okay?
in the booth. Right?
So hell
That's
no.
before you too, huh?
Before my time.
Yeah,
I know who he is though.
That was old school Killer Beat shit.
Like you ain't even had to roll the choices out. It was that there was no other choice.
Right? All right,
know.
okay. So let me ask you a question. All right? You in a wrestling match. I ready for the smack. So did he. It's come time for the setup. What move would you rather not be caught in? The human torture rack? The figure 4 leg lock?
Hey, that one really.
Check the snake sleeper hold? Or the warrior splash?
Okay, so the figure 4 leg lock actually really does hurt.
Yeah, it does.
Fucking right, it
That
does.
really does hurt.
Hey, that should have had your ass getting
But
fucking crazy as fuck.
The torture rack, can you imagine how demoralizing it is to be on another
Yeah,
nigga's shoulder?
another nigga pick you up like
But
this.
like this one.
Man, I gotta shoot you, nigga.
Man, listen, we gotta definitely really fight in the parking lot. We could be in a torture rack.
Man, he the only nigga I can see lifting somebody over their shoulders. He's an asshole. He do that type of shit.
I can deal with the pain of the figure 4 leg lock. I can't deal with
Not that
being in a torture rack.
humiliation, Jack.
I can't be in a torture rack because you ain't about to have me flopping around like that. You ain't about to have me flopping like that.
This nigga jumping up and down with you on his fucking shoulders.
Like your shoulders is touching me right now. And I'm just taking it. Like, no, it's not happening. Yeah, I ain't doing that. No. You ain't putting me in a torture rack.
I promise you not, nigga. It's gonna be trouble. All right. Here we go. Lex, I'm gonna ask you first, my brother. What is your biggest turn on? You know, with women's.
We just went from the torture rack to my
Hell,
biggest turn
yeah.
on.
God damn, we done with wrestling.
God
man.
damn, you ain't warm into it or nothing.
No transition.
Segments into this one.
No alley-oop, no
God damn.
Hey, Tim, what that say right there? Grape Vine, right?
It dealing with shit.
Well, shit, I couldn't know.
That's some sour ass grapes. Okay, I need you to ask the question again because I really.
Well, we're running out of time.
I didn't understand the question because I thought it was going to be more because we were talking about wrestling. So I was waiting on the end of it and it never
I
came.
wanted to start with this, but we had a dope story, so I had to come back to this.
That nigga said, thinking of Trish Stratus.
Okay, so what was the actual question?
What's your biggest turn on?
With a woman.
With a woman. Tim, turn me on.
Confidence.
Confidence?
I love a confident
woman.
Is there a such thing as too much confidence?
No, absolutely not.
Are you
Let
sure?
me tell you, you want me to break it down to you real quick? I'll give you the short version of it. I don't believe in narcissism. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Because if you look up narcissism, you know what the definition of narcissism is? Somebody who has an excessive love of themselves. But all y'all preach about is self-love right now. So what you're saying is it bothers you that I love myself just a little bit more than you love yourself. That's a personal problem.
Preach on it, brother.
So no,
Preach
I
on
don't.
it.
Absolutely not.
You know what? I'm gonna second what he says. I love a confident woman. I love a confident woman.
Confidence in a woman is going to take over many avenues. She's going to be confident in the way she look. She's going to be confident in the way she act. She's going to be confident in the way she handles her business. Okay, so that's going to segment.
Is there a such thing as too much confidence?
I don't think so. I really don't think so because you know what? If the woman is like the kind of confidence I look for in a woman, then I know. Oh, I can rely on her. You know what I'm saying? She gonna hold me down. You know what I mean? And yeah, for sure. Oh no. I
So if you're a midget, think of yourself as a tall bitch. Listen, hold on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next question. Mr. West, we're gonna go with you first.
Yes, sir.
What's your biggest fear, sir?
My biggest fear?
Yes.
Something happened to my kids.
True that.
Yeah, the kids. That's my weakness.
Shout out to the real daddy.
That's my weakness, without question.
I've always said that my biggest fear was disappointing my children. That's always been my biggest fear.
My biggest fear is electricity.
Electricity?
I'm scared. If you can chase me around this motherfucker with a stun gun, I'm gonna run like a bitch.
No, so like seriously, I'm
Nigga,
not sure.
yeah.
No, I'm saying like, so that means do you get nervous like plugging a lamp in? And
I
shit?
had a battery.
No,
Yeah,
but see, I want to be funny.
I do, yeah, bro. I be scared to death.
If you're afraid of electricity, you're afraid of so much shit.
Oh no!
You know what I'm saying?
Only get inside.
I feel like with your charger, right? I feel like I don't even put no shit in the microwave now. Like I'm just saying, I'm not making funny. I'm saying that opens up to so much shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a story. Here
does.
goes why, right? Here goes why, right? What happened was one day my homegirl needed a jump.
Timbuktu ain't shit for that. Timbuktu ain't shit for that. Them motherfuckers had a flashback and everything. This motherfucker almost cannonballed off the second floor of Red Line Radio.
Right now, I'm about to jump out this window. Anyhow, true story. So what happened was, this little broad I was fucking with came over. She needed to jump. This is like in 1999. That's how I like to tell my stories. 1999. Here we go. Right? So anyway, the broad needed a jump. Now, if you know anything about old school cars, a lot of them old school cars had them two metal things. They used to go for the top of the engine. Well, she had an old ass battery. Damn. So I tried to hold the crowbar between that motherfucking metal thing and the battery to brace it. And I told the bitch, go ahead and start it. And when she did that, this is the last thing I heard. Yeah, fucking yeah. Tell me the last fucking thing I heard. Hey, that motherfucker blew up in my face, homie. I just doing my shot, man.
Time. Hey, listen. So back to wrestling real quick. Did you like the Rock? Because he was the most electrifying.
That was the whitest joke. It got over. That shit was white in the motherfucker. That shit was white in the motherfucker. That joke was Caucasian than a bitch.
I'm talking about all-season chicken. No potato salad, no question.
I ain't mad at it. It got over barely.
It got over.
All right, here we go. Lex, we're gonna go with you. What is your most proud moment? And I know what it is because I just seen it. I think.
A most proud moment?
Yes. Most proud. Oh, that's a true.
I mean, that's
pick the pinnacle.
You know, I mean, shit. I would probably say, I don't know, my oldest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you feel me? What he said?
Yeah, that was it. He know. But I would say my oldest daughter, she just was voted Miss Ohio University.
That's what I was talking about.
That's probably my proudest moment.
Okay, Mr. West, you.
Mine happened recently. So it's been a combination of things. My daughter's on her way to high school.
Maya.
Maya's going to high school. She chose Campus International, which is a school that's right on CSU's campus. It's a direct pipeline to CSU. She's got free college tuition. She's going to graduate with a diploma and an associate's degree. She'll have her bachelor's by the time she's 20. And the other day we had gone through a lot of life-changing shit in the past year, as you guys know. In September, we were back in that house, and there was nothing but a recliner and a little mini fridge, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to you for making that shit work, though, family.
So the other day, my Wave Runner rug got delivered to the house. Right, so I got a Wave Runner rug in my house, and
I ain't got no rug.
Maya looked at me and said, "Dad, we're really doing our thing right now." You know what I mean? Like
you gotta love that, man.
Rebuilt this house. You know what I mean? She talks about, y'all know I've had custody of Maya's for what, 8 years now. Like,
real men.
Been through
real men.
Together. But like seeing her accomplish what she's accomplished against all odds, you know what I mean? Seeing me accomplish what I've accomplished against all odds, and Wave Runner 3 is about to come out, so it's like staying focused and being able to not let life take you over. Like that's probably where I'm most proud.
Absolutely, as you should.
Man, let that man cook.
Give that man his roses right now. Now, here goes a little something we like to do here on the Grapevine when it's great time. I'm gonna start a phrase, and I want you gentlemen to finish it if you would. We'll start with you, brother Lex.
Everything got to start with Lex, man.
Man, I pulled up on her, and her brothers was blank.
Tripping.
I pulled up on her.
No, I gotta say it animated.
Okay.
Man, I pulled up on the bitch, and her brothers was
about to get shot because it was looking at me crazy.
Yeah. My man Timbuktu, what you do? Make sure you check out my man every Tuesday. Tuesdays, man.
Tuesdays.
Hey, listen, man, we running short on time. But when I pulled up on the bitch brothers, man, they was trying to buy these packs off of me because I knew I had the cheapest tree. Nigga, Grape was my name, and I make the wind blow wherever I go. Nigga, hello.
I do too when I fart.
This is what happens. This is exactly what happens when y'all leave me in here unsupervised with these assholes. Okay, y'all left me in here unsupervised with these assholes, and this is exactly what the fuck happened.
This is what you get, and this is exactly what we wanted. That's my second week back at Redline Radio.
Welcome back, baby. Yeah. Welcome back, baby.
We're going to give it to you from Thursday to Friday and every day in between. No, make sure you check us out starting Thursday, man. My man Lexx going to kick it off, followed by Club Pizzle. After that, we're going to go with Grape, nigga the Grape Vine. After that, Lee's Crazy Mind. And it's Ghostbuster time! Woo!
I promise y'all, I never actually saw him smoke crack. But as y'all can see, this shit's a high fucking possibility. Okay.
And I promise I
never actually saw it. I never actually saw it.
I never sold it to him.
It's been said. It's been said. We got a couple of minutes. Hey, put that beat back on, man. Let's see if these niggas want to freestyle on the way up out of here, man. Throw that shit back on.
I feel like singing to it though, like you just like
you gonna start it off? I'm gonna start it off. Yeah.
Hold on, Grape. Let me take this shit. I'ma kill it cause I nigga Tim like the rip. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm trying. I'm on this beat, yeah, I'm fucking crying. I don't even know what I'm saying no more. I just want a plate. Can you give me like 2 more? I'm just saying, I got this coffee. Shout out to Miss Grape. She got me up here smoking. Smoking on this beat. Shout out to Kendrick Hart forward. This a creek. This shit goes so hard, and I'ma pass it to the nigga Lexx God.
Yeah. I'm cooling on my glasses. The sell checks in it. Teach up the classes. How to do it the way I do it. Understand the shit your boy break through it so fluid. Yeah, right to the west to the left of me. Got my white Evan nigga to the left of me. And I'm diagonal. I got the nigga Lexx. And my nigga 10 but 2 nigga was next. We getting doubles on the plate, cuz. Fuck around, let me show you what the break does. I'm cutting peak when it comes to the barbecue. 2 more ribs, 2 more chickens, yeah, I thought you knew.
this guy, man.
Hey, I love y'all, man. Folks, y'all, thank y'all both for watching. We'll be back next week. It might not be the drive at 5, but goddamn it, Grape gonna put you in the mix at 6. Hello.